When did Digital Extreme actually announce that the 7 Crimes of Kalevor is coming on June 22nd? 4 days ago. Okay, so that would have been the 16th of June. Well, we can go to the first crime here. No news in their own newsfeed for this. You can see that it's posted up right here and it's dated the 1st of June. Coming soon to all platforms. Because all they've done is repurpose an old post from the 1st of June. They didn't bother making a new post for it on the 16th, so the last post that's actually in their own newsfeed is for the Nightwave collection that is exclusive customizations for the PlayStation. Literally says latest PlayStation exclusive gear. The Nightwatch collection is not exclusive to PlayStation. I think that's one of the reasons that that collection was basically pulled from the PlayStation store fairly quickly. I did make a video about that, I didn't release it, waiting for it to come back. Wait for it. Yeah. But their entire newsfeed is broken because they're not updating it and making the latest news the top of the list. They're repurposing older posts. Another crime would simply be the fact that this update is coming on June 21st. That means that this thing is 3 weeks into June and they said it would be coming in early June. 3 weeks into the month isn't early June, that's late June. Let's not mention the fact that Daviri was 5 months late, shall we? And just go with, due to the fact that the 7 Crimes of Kalevor was late, trying not to get annoyed here, has led to another crime. An unforgivable crime. The worst crime of them all. Whis Prime is... Well, we now basically have an actual release date of her that has to be either the 28th of June after Kalevor turns up. I'm not hating on this update, I'm actually looking forward to it, but come on, Whis Prime could have been released on the 7th, 2 weeks prior to this update turning up. They kinda showed her off already, so it's not like she wasn't ready, she's basically a reskin. It doesn't take that long to reskin and basically throw her parts somewhere else. It should be fairly easy. Reskinning a frame and making it better, basically all the animations and the hard work is done. It doesn't mean that it was finalised, finished and everything else, but they could have released Whis Prime on the 7th or the 14th. They didn't, which means she's going to be at least herself 2 to 3 weeks late. If she does in fact come on the 28th of June, it's possible she could be later. We're not going to mention the fact that their hype building for things in here is basically non-existent, because another crime is there is another Drifter skin. They basically went a year without doing anything to the Drifter skins, and in the space of 6 months have released a ridiculous amount of them, 2 of which aren't even available yet. Because the Dex one is going to come later in the year, but hey, at least you can look forward to, what's the best way to put this? The Origami frame, the Origami Drifter suit. He's going to look like folded paper, and I've seen so many jokes about it, I'm holding back my opinion of it until I can actually see it in the game and have a proper look at it. But did we really need another Drifter skin? One of the other crimes is simply down to Ash and Excalibur having their abilities ripped off for Kalevor. Again, I'm not hating on Kalevor, I'm saving judgment until he actually comes out, but one of his abilities basically throws a wave of blades out. Slash, dash, anybody? Or Exalted Blade, anybody? Another one of his abilities basically, how do we put this? Teleports to his target and strikes. It's like they've just taken Ash and tearing him apart and given his abilities to every frame at this point. I mean, even the Stalker's basically just Ash with some Excalibur thrown in. Oh, and some Nyx. Don't forget Nyx. And some Helminth. So it's kind of a shame, because Kalevor started off good, but once people pointed out he's basically Ash and Excalibur ripoff, it's, well, we'll have to wait and see on that, but it doesn't start off very good. And, speaking of Kalevor, modify your fashion frame with his signature customizations. A helmet? And I can't believe they actually worded it this way. I mean, come on, at what point are they going to stop taking the piss with weaponry here? Then master his melee proficiency with a heavy blade skin. That's right, his signature weapon this time around is this amazing looking heavy blade skin. It's a skin. It's not even his actual signature weapon. They've taken his signature weapon and turned it into a goddamn skin. There is no excuse for that from Digital Extreme here. Then just nothing they say can justify turning his signature weapon into a goddamn skin. But then we get to the last crime. Oh, they've turned Tenogen into an update filler. That is basically what they have done here. There is new decrees, drifter suit, Keith customizations, a deluxe skin, a return to the Undercroft. Something's going to happen during extermination missions I'm looking forward to seeing. New Deviri Island, a new frame, a new boss battle, a new event. Oh, let's just throw Tenogen in here as well, so it can either be lost inside of Tenogen or classed as an update filler. Which is kind of insulting to the people who do amazing work making the Tenogen skins. That set looks amazing. Necros looks amazing. Yes, this does sound like I am completely hating on this update, but I'm not. I'm looking forward to pretty much everything that's going to come out in this. But with it being named The 7 Crimes of Kalevor, it kind of goes without saying you can't concentrate on the 7 Crimes of Kalevor without first concentrating on the 7 Crimes of Digital Extreme. And that's just this update. I would go into other ones, but yeah, there's not enough hours in the day. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.